New York, 1922.
When Shakespeare said clothes maketh the man, what he was really saying was that the way that you present yourself by adorning yourself, by costuming yourself every morning, speaks reams about who you are and about how you view your place in the world. I am both the costume and production designer on The Great Gatsby. I think it's always a very interesting process when you are using source material from the past.
Daisy Buchanan, the golden girl.
And you always have to remember you need to express the feeling, not the actuality. I think Daisy really came to life for me through Kerry Mulligan's performance. And in this very first dress, this is our introduction to Daisy.
I know somebody in West.
In the book, there's a fabulous description of the girls, the wind from the exterior lifting up their clothes, and they, when Nick walks in, it feels like that they're actually floating around the room. So I suppose the petals were an attempt to get to capture some of that kinetic kind of energy in the dress. And I think for modern women, Daisy Buchanan is really difficult to connect with because you just think, she's the ratbag who doesn't marry our favourite man, Jay Gatsby.
I'm certainly glad to see you again.
That profound fragility and the fact that Daisy was brought up to fulfil this particular sort of Victorian expectation creates this character who has very little resilience or ability to think for herself. She's really a product of her time.
You see, every night I can see that light at the end of your dark blinking.
There is something about Gatsby, I think, for Daisy that is that quintessential teen idol. He's the One Direction. Am I going to get that right?
Was all this made entirely from your own imagination?
No. See, you were there all along.
So he arches that dandy-esque perfection of the young male pop star, but underneath that veneer is that violent, powerful masculinity. Baz always spoke about not having a New York that was a sepia-toned New York, that was a nostalgic New York. He felt very strongly that Fitzgerald saw himself as a modern man in a modern city where skyscrapers were climbing, where hemlines of women's dresses were climbing. This was a sexy, visceral, pulsing place